old CTR here. Sitting out on the south veranda, listening to the bugs and the crickets. Getting ready to go in there and work up my next video for you. It looks like we've got some various activities that have went on. I worked on my long shot truck, the 48 GMC, and I finished working down the left fender for the back and got it all stretched out and nailed down and hooked it up to a gooseneck I painted for my father-in-law and dragged it across the yard. Let's see, we finished mini tubbing out the Mad Envy car, the wife's wagon, 55 wagon, for those of you that are new here. And we took a ferry ride in a 55 Chevy, an old luck shot. We took it across the ferry down here at Peel, Arkansas. It's not too far from us, and thought you might enjoy some of that scenic video. We'll put it towards the end. There's some driving. It's pretty country down through there, so we'll let it string along, and I'll try to clip in the ferry ride first and then let you have some of the drive time. But I might have had just a little bit more. We've been putting up garden stuff. We've been dehydrating cayenne peppers, and man, my sinuses are jacked up. My eyes are sore. We've been dehydrating them outside on the porch, but yeah, it's still a lot to breathe. Anyway, I think that'll pretty much catch you up for, you know what we're doing. Enjoy the show. CTR, I'm out. Keep building them hot rods. CTR. Well, we back to doing some more goodies. I told you we were mini tubbing her car. I had never done it. It's got a narrowed rear end in it, and the springs are pocketed under the frame rails, so you can put a monster tire under this thing. But we've drove it quite a bit, and when you start stacking some goodies in it and so on, and pitching it through these corners, it lays down on the inside of the tire just a little bit, making some noise right there on that body seam. So we narrowed it, floor pan about, I don't know, 2.5, 3 inches, something like that. And I'll make some mini tubs, and then I can go ahead and finish my interior work. I've got to build the rest of the door panels type stuff, you know, the side panels for inside the trunk area and the tailgate. I'll do just a little bit more repair work. There's a couple of spots right there I need to repair, but it'll get plated up. And I was gonna do it in stainless and polish it, and I just thought that might be pretty annoying in the rear view mirror driving down the road. So I think we're just gonna panel it up like the door panels, do the same on the sides, and I'll make some custom like cup holders and charging stations and so on. So it's a tailgate wagon. We do YouTube, so it's nice to be able to plug your laptop and stuff in. It's tucked away, it's neat. We'll put a few speakers back there. It'll be wonderful when we're done. But here's what we're doing. If you look right here, there's your tire. And we just clipped it back. Like this one's still free. We just clipped it back, and I bent a piece of metal to make the horseshoe, and then I'll cut a piece for the cap to lay into the side that's open, and then I'll just bird's mouth it and lay it down in the corners and weld it all up. And then I've got seam seal and stuff. I'll seam seal it from in the wheel well area and in here both, just in case there's a pinhole or something. We don't want it slinging any water up through. If we didn't get caught in a rainstorm, we don't want it dampen the carpet. Like it's going to make any difference. It's a wagon. 55 Chevy, he comes factory with a leak from the outside, man. Don't ever take one through the car wash, or you'll wish you hadn't. But anyway, that's what we're doing right now, and I'll check in with you here in just a little bit. CTR, I'm out. Welding her up, CTR, doing her down and dirty. We ain't a grinding shit. Just keep making that double pass across there, pulling them strips. It'll float that trash off the side. I found that a lot of this old metal, you start cleaning it too much and taking all the rust off, there's nothing there to keep it hard. It'll just fall out on you because it heats at a different temperature than this new metal. The alloy is a little different and it doesn't like it as well. And yeah, it probably is not what all the shit they teach you in schools about, but I can tell you it holds. No rattles, no squeaks. I mean, the first time or two you drive it, you'll hear a couple of pops, pinholes, you know, the metal pinging a little bit, and then it's done. But when we're done, I'll scuff it back, you know, and clean it a little bit, put some seam seal on my welds and make it look nice. They'll never be seen again anyway, because like I said, we'll build us some panels to go around it, put some speakers and some aftermarket charging stations and things like that in there for our purpose. But this is a daily driver, man. She drives her every day. We go get groceries in it. We'll drive it an hour and a half one way. We really need to get some vintage air or something in there. Air conditioning, baby. It's like 100 out here right now. I don't know, what is it? Let's go look at the temp gauge. What's Arthur say? Old Arthur thermometer. What's the mercury say right there?
The mercury says...
Oh, it's only 92 or 3.
This one thinks it's 89.
I think it's a little lying. It's over 90.
Somewhere in that market.
Yeah, it's a little hot to be welding, but that's how we do it at CTR. We just do the impossible every day. CTR, I'm out.